Alright, here we are. Captain, you there?
Baynor! Oh, finally some normalcy around here. Vale's got me arguing with the sun flare. Never knew a spaceship could be so passive-aggressive. Also hurtful, for that matter.
We made it to the entry point, Captain. Awaiting your orders.
We made it? Oh, great! I'll be on the bridge soon. Or whenever Vale is done being a spaceship voice box. The Sunflower would also like to be made captain of itself. What? How does that even... It's a spaceship. How can a spaceship be so unreasonable?
Well, seems like things are back to normal for the most part.
You don't actually believe that, do you?
What do you mean?
Baynor, we've lost half the crew! And for the last few days, I thought I lost you too. What are you doing now?
I'm giving you a hug.
Why?
You, want me to stop?
I don't know.
If you're uncomfortable, I'll stop.
It's not that I'm uncomfortable. I'm just... I don't know. It's different.
Tell you what, I'll stop for now. Give you some time to process.
Wait! Can you do it again?
Yeah, of course.
This is nice. I like this.
Nice jacket, by the way.
What? Oh, shoot. I'm still wearing it?
Hey, it's alright. Looks good on you.
Thanks. Can I keep it?
Of course. Although, you might want one that fits you a little better.
What's wrong with this one? I like it.
It's kinda big for you though, isn't it?
I guess, but this one means more to me.
Alright, if that's how you feel.
What's so funny?
Nothing at all. You're just cute. That's all.
Jerk.
Hey, there you are. You ready for this? Good. Me? Oh, sure. Let's say that I am. Okay, you got me. I'm not, but like I said, let's say that I am. You know, something tells me you're more worried about this than I am. You, okay?
Hey, Captain, you there?
Yeah, sorry, Baynor. We're on our way right now. Come on. I'm right with you, okay? Just like you're always there for me. Okay, Paradise?
Captain on the bridge.
Why are you being so formal?
This is a big moment, Yargwin. I think that some formality is appropriate, don't you?
Alright, I'll allow it. So, here's the thing. The asteroid belt surrounding the entry point is trapped between two dimensions. So, in order to successfully get to Forks, we'll need to get in perfect sync with the unstable nature of the belt. The way to do that is actually quite simple. We find a hole in the dimensional whatever thingy, and we fly through. Once we're inside, we'll be synced, and we can start scanning for life signs and energy signatures. It'll be pretty dangerous once we're on the other side. Being in a constant state of unstable reality is not as easy as it looks.
This looks easy to you?
Once we locate Forks, I'll take the Black Sheffield down to meet him. I know we all want to see him and ask him a million questions, myself included. But we need to be more formal with this kind of stuff. Kind of thematic, isn't it? The idea of being formal. Namely, the first thing we need to take care of is your package. Once we get that out of the way, we'll bring him up here and you can ask him whatever you want. I know I will. Right, bring us in line with the entry point. If we're gonna find a way into this thing, it's gonna be closer to the—
Captain, look!
Whoa! What the hell is that?
It's a way in. It's Forks. He made this.
Huh. I didn't know we could do that. So, he's inviting us in, huh? I already don't like this. Enter slowly. Quarter pulse.
There, look!
Is that a house? I wouldn't call it a house. More of a cabin.
I wouldn't call it a cabin, more of a shack.
I wouldn't call it a shack. More of a... Actually, yeah, I'd call it a shack. Well, guess it's time to go down there. I'll meet you down there, okay? I need to psych myself up first. You guys know what to do.
Come with me. I think it's time to end this, don't you think? Well, here we are. I have to admit, I almost got lost there for a second. This ship is much bigger than the Hercules. Much of it hasn't even been explored yet. That's why I've got Tide and a group of others looking around. We'll hear back from them soon. Alright, enough beating around the proverbial bush. How are you feeling? You're nervous? Well, I suppose that's understandable. I also suppose it's better than how you were feeling before Alcatraz. I'm not sure what you were going through, but it really didn't look good. It was like you were on the verge of some kind of mental breakdown. I wonder if... What am I talking about? This is everything to do with the mission. This is what your life has been amounting to after all, hasn't it? As silly as it sounds to the rest of us, delivering this package is the most important thing in the world to you, and you have no idea why. You know, there are things I want to tell you, but I think it would be best if Fawkes told you himself. Things will make more sense in time. I feel something bad is going to happen, however. So, I will say this now. I'm sorry. For what, I'm not sure yet, but I feel it's necessary. It's strange.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yagwin, wait.
What's up, Vale?
I just want to say, about Leah. I forgive you.
Oh, thanks, Vale. We'll be back soon, okay?
Understood. Good luck, Captain.
Oh, why do you have to say that? I was all psyched up and now I'm just feeling like... It doesn't matter. Let's go. Man, this place is so... serene. Am I using that word right? Serene. I don't know. Just feels right. I also may be distracting from the fact that I am nervous as all hell right now. Although you look nervous too. Come on. If we're gonna be nervous, we should at least be nervous together. Well, there's the door. Oh, Ryan. I am shaking. Why am I shaking? Why am I... Yeah, you're right. Together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What the... Captain.
Oh, so it is you. Well, that makes things awkward. And you're not alone, so here you are at last. Tell me, what will you do when this is all over? What was her plan? That's all you've known, isn't it?
What? Why are you talking like that?
What's the matter, Yagwin? Never seen your old man drunk before.
You can't get drunk. You're a star captain. You told me that means you physically cannot get drunk.
So you remembered.
You assumed I wouldn't remember?
I had hoped you wouldn't need to.
Why? Was pretending to be dead really that important? People have died to get here, Dad. Died just to see you.
They died because you brought them here. You didn't need to bring them at all.
That's a lie, and you know it. How can you act so high and mighty when people like Leah and Mort have died?
Because I don't feel anything, Yarquin. When Mort died, I felt nothing. When Leah died, I felt nothing. And when Balthurst died, I felt nothing. Why did I feel nothing? Because I chose to. A star captain has the ability to choose how they feel. At one moment, perhaps, I was angry, furious even. But now, I feel nothing.
So what? Do you expect me to feel sad for you? You abandoned us! Left us in a time of need!
I have abandoned much more than that, boy. Thunderhive is one settlement in a vast number of human settlements across the universe. And I have abandoned all of them and more.
What are you talking about? You mean the settlements in the Origin Galaxy? Are they really worth sacrificing the family and friends you've made on Thunderhive?
Oh, Yarquin, how little you know. It's adorable, really.
I am not a little kid anymore, Dad! Just tell me why you did this!
15 years ago, after the massacre, I was approached by Mort.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
Do you remember what he said?
Something about taking action against those who've wronged us, or something like that.
He also said that I was a coward who was too afraid to do what had to be done.
Yeah, okay, so, in case you didn't notice, emotions and stuff, they were all running pretty high that day.
Well, in a way, he was right. Whenever there was a time where emotions were running high, I would simply choose to feel nothing. At first, I told myself it was for the benefit of others, so that people could turn to me for support in hard times. But after what Mort said, I started to question if I was simply running away from my own emotions. So, I came to the conclusion that it's something I must explore. But I couldn't do it on Thunderhive.
So that's why you left us. Not even a goodbye, just a couple of words sent to Lear and Vale, and that's it.
A leader must not show weakness to those they lead, else the image be tarnished for those who believe in them. Especially when the leader has powers like mine, demons like mine. Thunderhive is not my home anyway, Yarquin. The Landstar is, and its loss is far greater than Thunderhive's. That is why you are here, isn't it?
What? Hey, what's he talking about?
I believe you have something for me. So she finally completed her work. I never thought she could. All that blood and sweat. You're just like her, you know. Always using others to get what she wants, under the guise of a kind face. You both make me sick.
Hey, lay off! You're one to talk!
Really? You would defend this one, after what I've been brought?
Again with... What is he saying? What did you give him?
How long was your journey? Almost half a year has passed, right? And you hadn't told a thing. Such an obedient dog, aren't you?
You shut the hell up right now! Ah! What is this?
I turn light into energy, Yarquin. And from there, I can create whatever I desire.
Well, I guess you haven't just been rotting in here after all. Before you could only make lasers!
I'm glad you noticed. But what you failed to notice was who you were helping.
I'm sick of being out of the loop here. Paradise, please, what's he talking about?
You never once stopped to ask what was in the package. And by some miracle, you were never told. That is impressive, if it weren't so tragic. The package you have delivered to me is a special suit called a Rift Rider suit. It has the power to allow the wearer to enter the Tesseract dimension unharmed. Your goal was to get this to me, so I could fix Dr. Sosha's mistake.
Mistake? What mistake?
Get comfortable. I have another story for you, Yarquin. But this one has no happy ending. I know how much you hate those kinds of stories. 100 years ago, there was an experiment. The damage done by the Landstar to Hoag's object was something that would leave scars across time. The Star Commander decided that it would be best if we left this galaxy and tried to return to the one we came from. Many ideas were posed on how to do this, but none seemed possible. Then she appeared. Arcov Sosha. She discovered something buried in the ice of a frozen planet. A ship from the Origin Galaxy called the Fireflash. Its engine was in a state of flux that could be manipulated to open up the Tesseract dimension for the Landstar. The Star Commander was in favor of this plan. We were going through some test trials. Everything was going smoothly until we noticed that the untempic energy for the Huma altars was interfering with the Landstar's engines as we tried to open the rift. So we had them all temporarily evacuated. Then... Where is it? Where did it go? Doctor, why aren't you answering me? It was gone. All that remained was the scar where the Landstar disappeared. The entry point. After that, I left. I took the Huma altars to the Gallipoli system. You should know what happens from there. As for Dr. Sosha, she went her own way. We kept in contact, but we were not friends. She was desperate to convince me that the Landstar was still out there, still worth saving. But I knew better. I knew better.
Oh yeah? How? How do you know better?
I can't say. But I do know that I was given my powers to be a light in the darkest places.
Yeah, well you're doing an excellent job of that.
Arcov told me about the Rift Rider suit she was planning on making. I said it was impossible. It would take thousands of lifetimes to develop that kind of technology. As you can see, she proved me wrong.
Okay, so what? We save the Landstar, we can all go home, right?
No, I save the Landstar. Then I go home.
What?
This place, this galaxy, it's not my home. It's yours. Mine is in the Origin Galaxy. And I haven't seen it in 300 years. It's time for me to go home.
Wait. You're not coming back to Thunderhive?
This is why I said to Lear and Vale that I'd be better off dead here. We wouldn't need to have this conversation. Thunderhive isn't my home. It never was. I now see it as a pale imitation, perhaps, but not my real home. What surprises me the most is that you never told him any of this. You were told everything by Dr. Sosha. What the package was, how it could save the Landstar, how to get the package to me. You even looked into which crew would be more willing to help you complete your little life goal. But it never once slipped out of your mouth. Then again, you are a quiet one, aren't you?
You knew? This whole time?
But of course, you couldn't be told, Yarquin. That would jeopardize the mission. If you were told that I needed something to leave this galaxy and never return, would you have helped?
I don't know. No! Get away from me! All this time! 6 months! You were using me? My crew? Playing on my weaknesses? And the crew! Lear, Vision, Calamos! Half the crew is dead or missing, and you feel nothing for them! They were just statistics to you. A means to an end? And worse still, you betrayed me. How could you do this? You ruined me. You're a monster, and after I was open to you. No, go away! I don't want to see you ever again!
Yargwin, wait.
What? What do you want? You said something earlier about being dead. Well, you know what? You can both die. Right now, as far as I'm concerned.
You need to know that you weren't the only one being taken advantage of.
What? What do you mean?
Everyone who was associated with Dr. Arkov Sosha was manipulated in some way. You and your crew were used as delivery men. Your friend was the carrier, the one who was raised from birth, created with one purpose, to make sure that I will be the one to pull Arkov's scheme off.
Again, do you expect me to feel bad for you?
No. I just want you to understand that you aren't alone. Your friend here is as much of a victim as you are.
I need to be alone.
He means a lot to you. I can tell. If you really were the soulless monster I thought you were, you wouldn't be so conflicted. Do you want to know what the worst part is? If you had failed to deliver the package, do you know what would have happened to you? You probably had all these ideas racing through your head whenever things seemed impossible, right? Would your head explode if you failed? Would your heart stop? Would you simply shut down completely? No. What would actually happen is nothing. You were conditioned from birth to believe that this mission was your life goal, the ultimate meaning in your life. If you failed, well, you wouldn't. But if you did, something terrible would happen. That's what she told you, didn't she? She conditioned you to believe that a terrible thing would happen, but nothing would. As I said before, she would tell you this under the guise of being a textbook good mother. You would have never been able to sense her intentions or her ulterior motives because she hid them from you and implanted her ideas into you, psychologically. You had no way of knowing. What happened to you after the mission was complete didn't matter to her, because in her eyes, saving the lives of the Landstar was worth the life of another. Sorry to crush the illusion your mother has built for you, but at this point, all cards are on the table. Come, it's time to finish what she started. We're all here, so we might as well. All right. I think I've fitted it on correctly. Now all I have to do is fly into that entry point. You know, I have this thing. It's an archangel. So you know of it. My archangel, Moxa. My life is connected to it in a sense. I left it on the Landstar. And the worst part is that I know Moxa is still there, serving as a constant reminder that the Landstar is still there too. I just hope that after all this time, someone is alive on it. Yarquin isn't back yet. I wanted to say goodbye to him properly, but I guess this will have to do. Here, take it. It's an amulet. It's given me good luck, but I feel it has run dry from me. Maybe it'll give something good to you. Who knows for sure? Also, take this. It's for Yarquin. They're letters from his parents. They told me that one day I should give them to him, but I never knew when that day would be. Maybe you can decide when that is. Well, I suppose this is it. Goodbye, child. Consider your mission accomplished.
Well, there he goes. Do you think he'll make it? Will he do it? Will he save them? Yeah. I guess there's no way to know for sure. Either way, I don't think he's coming back. Alright, give me the letters. Yes, I overheard, and the last thing I want right now is people keeping secrets from me. Give me the letters. I'll open these later. Huh? The entry point, it's stabilizing. Quick, let's get back to the ship. We don't want to be here when the gravity disappears. What? What? You know what I mean. Why are you giving me that look? No, I'm not. Yes. I am mad. I am upset. I am frustrated. And if I'm honest, I think I've earned the right to be. Where does this leave us? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to figure this out. You know, you've made this so difficult for me. You meant everything to me. Apparently, I was nothing to you. Just a means to an end. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm just so angry. I'm lost and I feel alone. I've been across this galaxy more times than I can count, and for the first time ever, I have no idea where to go or what to do. Light? What light? That? Hang on. Well, that's... Wait. Oh, shit. That's my emergency beacon. I gave the transmitter to a friend on Concordia to use if something really bad happened. We need to go back to the Sunflare. Now.